What you got for sleep hacks? Do you have any sleep hacks that you go to, Allison?
The only one that has been consistent for me over the last few years that we've been here in Mississippi is melatonin.
Oh,
Taking
really?
melatonin before I go to sleep at night really does help me stay asleep.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
My thing that I tend to feel like puts me to sleep, if I start, I would say daydreaming, but it's more night dreaming at that time if I'm trying to go to sleep. But I like daydream like my goals and stuff and having already accomplished my goals.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
There's a lot of people that say that. I've tried those.
Really?
They don't super work for me, but that's very similar to Teresa, who says a while back, I read that you should try to engage your imagination, create a mental image of something that involves the three senses. Most times I fall asleep pretty quickly when I do this.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
Interesting. Holden says, find your sleep number. Mine is 7. 7 beers.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
Yeah, you got to find your sleep number. There's a perfect number of beers where if you have one less beer, then it won't help you sleep. But one more beer, you're going to be hungover tomorrow. And then there's that perfect number of beers. So for Holden, it's 7.
I'm really worried about Destiny that she's just getting worse and worse sleep as the week goes on because she says I have to have clean sheets to sleep well. So I change my sheets every Sunday. But then what happens on Saturday?
Hashtag sleep hacks.
I mean, is that just a sleep hack or is that just the way to live life? Like change the sheets once a week?
It's probably good advice.
That's what I would admit to myself. If I'm going to lie about how often I'm changing my sheets, I'm going to tell people it's once every 7 days.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Sarah says try not to drink anything after 6 p.m.-ish to avoid constant trips to the bathroom.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
But what about Holden's?
You got to get your 7 beers in before 6 p.m.-ish.
Yeah, but then by the time it's bedtime, you're down to 6 beers or so. Or
Your numbers are all off.
Lynn texted us herbs, which is, she didn't specify which one. Like would be a sleep hack, sleep helping herb.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
Could it be rosemary?
Maybe. I know like lavender is supposed to be, I don't know if that's technically an herb or not.
I don't know. I wonder what herb she is talking about. Ben says, marry a woman that loves you enough to rub your back until you fall asleep.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
Got this text. It says, watch a movie you've seen many, many times that you love that way. You're not staying up to watch it because you know what happens. Works for me every time.
Hashtag sleep hacks.
Very nice. I do like that, but there are going to be certain movies for me that wouldn't work. Like Superbad. That is a movie that anytime it's on, I watch it. I have to, if I'm flipping through channels, I'll stop on Superbad. I don't know why. I think I even own the DVD of it, but I will still watch like the TV version.
With all the commercials?
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe that is the ticket to having it be a sleep hack. Watching it on TV, I just thought of that because then the commercials will put you to sleep.
I mean, I don't know. This works for me with TV shows, certainly. Like, I'll just usually put on The Office. Sometimes it's one of the other shows that I've seen a million times, but it's like, I know what happens. I could recite this episode line for line, probably, and it does work to help me fall asleep. But yeah, I'm with you. On movies, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen any movie enough times to where, like, I wouldn't want to wake up to be like, ooh, this part's funny. I wanna watch this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a movie that I like that I would want to watch that would also put me to sleep because I would have to stay up for all of Superbad.
Yeah.
I don't know. And any other movie like that I would watch all the time, like, I don't know, Pulp Fiction or something like that, like that I could watch more than just the one time. I don't know that it would be good to put me to sleep.
Well, I don't know. I do also love Criminal Minds is a good show for me.
Really?
I love falling asleep to that one because like I feel confident that they're going to catch the bad guy.
Well,
It really does help me sleep though.
yeah, typically they do catch the bad guy on those shows.
They do.
Bit of a spoiler if you've never seen a crime drama before, but they always catch the guy at the end of the episode just in time.